Welcome to my dynamic floor flow class. In this class, you never will have to do any standing poses. It's all grounded, and it incorporates hip openers and back bends. To begin, we'll come all the way into child's pose. Allowing the hips to push back towards the heels while the arms and the spine extend forward. And cultivating a deep breath. You can add in the Ujjayi breath if that's your practice. And once you've cultivated that deep rhythm of breath, press down into the shins, rise up, come to hands and knees pose. Then take your tabletop and walk your arms over to the side. Reach the right arm just a little farther forward than the left arm. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, sink the hips back and turn the chest to the left. Let the head rest against the upper arm. Inhale, pull forward, come back, shoulders more over the wrists. Exhale, pull back, drop the armpit. Opening up through the side body. Coming back through to the center, and then taking it over to the left arm will reach just a little farther forward than the right. Take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, drop the hips back, turn the chest to the right, lay the head against the upper arm. And really firm the palm into the floor so you do get that deep side stretch or that deep side body opener, which starts at the outer hip and goes all the way along the outer right side body, or outer left side body, outer left arm. Coming back through to the center, now tuck your toes underneath and sit the hips back. A little bit of a toe opener, opening up the fascia on the soles of the feet. Then bring it forward back to the hands and the knees. Walk the hands an entire handprint forward. And lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Use the traction of arms reaching forward, hips reaching back to elongate your spine. Use in-breath, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees and everything else to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, push back, hips to heels and hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, everything else. Root the legs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, and lift the hips up and back, downward facing. 1 more time, inhale, plank. Exhale, knees, everything else. Root the legs, inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, hips back, then hips lift, downward facing. Use breath in, right leg lifting up and back. Exhale, right foot outside of the right hand. Lower the back knee to the floor and then draw circles with the pelvis. The knee, shin, and ankle also come along for that circular ride. Take it back the opposite direction. And come back more to that lizard lunge shape. Take a few breaths where you squeeze the knee into the arm, but you push the arm against the leg. Reach chest, chin forward. Then untuck back toes, top of the foot down. Step your left hand out a little bit, turn it out slightly. And when you inhale, wave your right arm up and back. Exhale, bring it across and touch. Inhaling, open. Exhaling, close. A little bit of opening for the pec while you open up the front of the left hip. From here, align the wrists under the shoulders and bring it back into tabletop. Slide the left shin out. Take a side plank, so right leg long, right arm reaching. Now float the right leg up with a flexed foot like you're pushing the heel against that imagined wall. And release, foot to the floor. Roll it back, come back to tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Walk the hands a handprint forward. Tuck toes, hips go back, downward facing. Use breath in, left leg high. Exhale, left foot outside of the left hand. The right knee comes down. Circling, pelvis, ankle, left shin, left knee. Kind of like greasing or lubricating that hip joint, knee joint, and ankle joint. Track it back the other way. Then bringing it forward, untucking the back toes, waving. Inhale, open. Exhale, close and touch. One last time. Inhale, spin open. Exhale, release back to the floor. Set up that lizard, arm into leg, leg into arm, chest, chin forward. And then walk the hands back so the wrists are more under the shoulders. Bring it back into a tabletop. Right shin bone kicks out. Side plank modified, right hand under right shoulder, left leg extends, left arm up. Then float the leg, flex through the foot, anchor the heel into an imagined wall, lengthening. Release foot, release hand. Come back to tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral. Walk the hands a handprint forward, tuck toes, lift hips, up, back, downward facing dog pose. Twist or stretch, right leg goes up. Bend right knee, reach over. Stretch from the right armpit out through the right knee. Lengthen from the left armpit through the left hip crease. Straighten the leg, level the pelvis, set the foot, and then switch sides, left leg up. Bend knee, stack open. Lengthen from left armpit out through left kneecap, and then from right armpit to right hip crease. Straighten the leg, level off the pelvis, release the foot to the floor. Come forward, hands and knees, untuck your toes, sit back like a child's pose. Walk your hands a handprint back. So you have a lot of space, chest is elevated, a lot of space between the underside of your arms and then the floor. Thoracic cow cat. When you inhale, drag your arms back, pull your chest and chin forward. When you exhale, press the palm skin forward as you pull your chest away from your wrists and drop your chin. Follow the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Think of mobilizing the parts of your spine that are up by the shoulder blades and then all the way up to the base of your skull. Release that effort back through tabletop and then forward and down onto the belly. Prop left hand under the head. Come to side lying, kick your legs forward. Thigh stretch. Lift your top leg up, bend the knee, grab the shin or ankle, heel to butt, and then thigh bone back. So I'm lengthening from the front of my right hip out through the right knee as I, kind of like I'm pulling on a bowstring, draw the shin and the right thigh back. Release. Parallel the legs, make yourself pin straight. Go to your other side. Prop the head up in your right hand, legs go forward, lift the top leg, bend knee, grab shin or foot, heel to butt, thigh bone back. So think of like an archer drawing back on a bow. Release, restack your legs. Kick to pin straight and then come onto your belly. Rest your chin on a fist. So if you bend your left elbow out to the side and you make a little chin stand using your hands, you can now work with right arm, right shoulder mobility. So right arm lifts up. We take it off to the side. Internal rotation, so that's palm up. Bring it along the side of your body, then raise it as high as you can. Bend the elbow. Don't let the back of the hand sneak onto your back at all. Keep the back of the hand and wrist hovering. Straighten the arm long. Bring it off to that half T. Flip the palm down. Keep the arm that high. Raise it parallel to your ear. And then one more, off to the side, internal rotation, along the side body. Lift up as high as you can. Keep it that high, bend elbow, hover the hand. Straighten so it's long. Kick it out to half T, flip palm, reach up. And release it down. Switch your sides, so make a fist. Let your chin rest on that stand of your fist and arm hovering long by the ear. Off to the side, palm up, along the side body. Press up like you're pushing your arm bone up into the ceiling, then bend the elbow. Don't let the hand touch the back. Straighten so it's long by your side. Bring it out to that half T. Palm down, arm reaching long by the ear. Hover it. Again, T, internal rotation, along the side. Juice a little bit more extension. Bend the elbow, hover. Back out to the T, palm flips down, arm bone reaches long, so bicep parallel to the ear, and release it all the way. Take your hands, frame your breastbone, legs at hips distance, root the tops of the feet and the pelvis. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Keep your legs grounded, reach back, interlace your hands. Inhale, locust, legs stay firm. Exhale, lower down. Cobra pose again. Press palms, drag back, inhale. Exhale, down. Locust, reach back, interlace. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now, turn your ear to meet the mat and let your upper back release. Breathe. Make your way back to that cobra position and then bend the knees, heels pull to the butt, press into your pubic bone and your hip joints or front of the hip joints. Can you lift your thigh bones up and peel your chest forward? Now set your arms to fly by your side. Find the ankles or the tops of the feet. Shin bones pull back, chest reaches forward. Take one more breath here in this bow pose and then let go of your legs, but try not to drop anything. Now let it all go. Turn the other cheek to the mat and breathe. Let's try that one more time. Go to cobra with your hands. Bend your elbows, bend your knees. Thigh bones lift, pubic bone down. Spine up and forward. It's like the belly's dragging forward as the arm bones are dragging back. Now float the arms, find your feet, shins back, chest reaching forward. One more breath. Can you keep it all together but let go of your feet? And then let it all go. Hands by the breastbone, push back, child's pose. You can do knees together or knees apart. Breathing into low back, release there. Come up through table, swing your legs around, and let's let go of that back bend through twisting. Extend the legs out in front. Step your right foot close to your right sit bone. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Set your right hand like a kickstand behind you. Keep your eyes forward. Inhale, find up. Exhale, twist a little. Inhale, find up again. Exhale, twist a little more. One more time. Breathe in, vertical. Exhale, wrap. And stay and breathe here. Use in-breath, eyes forward. Exhale, unwind your twist. Switch your sides, so step, if you can, not use your arms. You know my thing, I don't like when you drag your legs in. So use dynamic hip strength to step your foot back. Wrap that right arm around. Left hand's like your kickstand. Start with your eyes forward, inhale. Exhale, wrap a little. Inhale some more vertical. Exhale a bit more. Adding that turn. And again. Wrapping. And stay and breathe. Use in-breath, eyes look forward. Exhale and unwind. Shallow Paschimottanasana. Knees bend, toes are up, heels are down. Take your thumbs into your hip creases, smooth them out so you make the valleys a little bit deeper. Belly against thighs, reach for your feet, relax your head and breathe. Now you could go straight legs and reach beyond your feet, so pay attention to what that's feeling like in your body and do what is appropriate for you today in your practice. Use in-breath, lengthen, and exhale, rise up. Come all the way down onto your back. Eye of the needle. Right ankle over left thigh. Pick up the left foot. Thread your hands around the back of the left thigh or even beyond to the front of your left shin. Right knee pushes forward, left knee pulls back. It's kind of like pigeon pose, only you're lying on your back. So there's not as much strain or torque for your knee. Releasing interlace around shin or thigh. Uncross right ankle. Let's go to the other side. Pick up the foot. It might make sense to go behind thigh or forward and through to front shin. And there's opposing action, so it's left knee pushing forward while right knee pulls back. Releasing the interlace and unwrapping that left ankle from the thigh. Now, legs pull in towards you, low back grounds, hold your own hamstrings. Then you can switch your grip and hold your calves. Then maybe you start to extend your knees a little bit and sneak your hands to the pinky toe sides of your feet to find happy baby. You can add side to side movement if that feels good. One thing to notice is what's your head position in happy baby? Are you chin up, right? Can you retract the chin? So it's almost like you're trying to give yourself a bit of a double chin so that you get the elongation for your neck spine. Draw the heels and toes towards each other and then release your legs long as we take our last pose, the most important one, Shavasana. Lay your arms by your sides. Close your eyes. And this has been a swift practice. And we'll take a quick little resting. Let go of that control of your breath. And just allow your breath to be spontaneous. Let go of your tension spots. So if you know you clench your jaw, and investigate what's going on there. If you know you clench in your hips, investigate what's happening there. Trying to let go of unnecessary holding, unnecessary tension. And then inviting your awareness back to the breath, beginning to take a little more control of the breath. So drawing a huge breath in, filling up all the way. And then letting it all go. Find movement in fingers and toes, and then take a full stretch. Bend your knees one at a time, roll over onto your side. And from there, you can press into the ground. Lift yourself all the way up to a seat, crossing the legs or sitting on your heels. Finding that elongation as the eyes close, join the hands together. And may the merits of the practice that we've done here today benefit all beings everywhere. Namaste.